Hey, traders, welcome to the stream, the Tuesday stream. We got earnings really kicking off tomorrow on the equities market. We got Bitcoin that you can't believe it, man. What's up, Andrew? Thank you so much for $5 super chat before the stream even started, or just started, whatever. Thank y'all for being here. Hard workout today, so I'm like wrecked. So yeah, something's very possible. We got an hour. It really is.
It's time for Power Hour.
Okay, last 60 minutes for the daily close for crypto. If all stayed the same right now or any higher, we would be making a historical daily candle close on Bitcoin. So really important stream right here. Remember, the highest price that traders have ever settled up on the daily, $119,863.71. So we've never seen a daily candle close above 120,000 ever. Today could be the first day or not, right? Because, oh, they could pull it back. No, dude, it's not going to happen. Get wrecked. Oh, man, that sucks. So we have mysteries abound. Controversies are here. All right, so maybe we just do a poll. Let's just get this freaking poll. It's that close that anyone, it's a coin flip, man. Oh my God, dude. Dude, what is going on? Okay, I have to rebuild my computer. Okay, pretty easy. Highest daily candle close ever? Yes or no? The poll will conclude, I don't know, 40 minutes or so. And that is it. So, wonderful. You can't even believe it. Look above my head. The crazy amount of price action we have received at $116,833. It's just wild, right? They established it on the 18th. I mean, they established it kind of on the 11th, but then you see the 18th, and then you see a test yesterday, and they rallied, and they rallied, and then just that type of price action where they defended, let's rally. And then the pullback today during market open for equities, and then that crazy rally this morning or into around afternoon, and now look at us. I mean, the amount of times that buyers have successfully defended this support now, very real. And now we're marking up 120,190, about to make highs of the day on Bitcoin, about to make the highest price on Bitcoin since the 18th. Also, at the same time, if you remember, we had a little supply line painted too. Whatever. You know, we're not trying to paint patterns on the 4-hour, but we're just looking at levels, right? There's not much to go off on Bitcoin, right? I mean, you have a buy wall, and then the supply line. We don't act like we know. Hey, man, they're trying to absorb demand here, maybe, but there's too much demand, clearly. So buyers defended, sellers relenting, buyers taking back over, breaking supply line, and actually power hour type price action. This is nice. So that's what we got going on. You could almost look at this. People are going to call me crazy. Whatever. It's just kind of we have a new wave structure. 618 on the B point probably. Oh my God, it's 70 something percent higher low on C. What does that mean? 1272 minimum. If this was going to play out, you got a $125,000 target here. If you're just going to do that, if they're completing the C wave and the C wave is going to run into a D wave, a larger wave, 125 would be wild, man. I'd be excited to cover it with you if it was going to happen during power hour. That'd be nice. What a blessing. So we're just dollars away from the highs of the day. Not quite at it yet by like a few dollars, but that's it. So, okay. Your 4-hour, your daily on Bitcoin, very nice. Very, very nice. Let's having issues here, man. Like really bad issues. My PC's, I think it's starting to get closer and closer to its death's throw. Having really bad seizures, mini seizures. It's PC that has run this live stream for a good 6 years plus. No hardware changes finally might be needed. There's corruption, it seems like. So Bitcoin dominance today. So I'm saying, bear with me, like typing things. You see that should be immediate. It's not. I mean, it is like occasionally, but I got problems. All right. So anyway, Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, you can clearly see it today. Bitcoin was rallying and altcoins weren't doing much. They were kind of selling off, like Dogecoin and XRP, but they've begun to catch their footing again. And you got Binance Coin looking for its highest 4-hour candle close in human history. Oh, it's so close. I think going for the highest daily candle close ever. Ethereum's catching bids. Solana, here you go. I'll just show you, dude. Okay, there's your quad screen. Solana top left, top right Ethereum, top or bottom left XRP, bottom right Binance Coin. Your big four market cap cryptos that are not Bitcoin. Solana so strong, going for its highest 4-hour candle close since early February. So this one's been running ever since that back test of that key level, the neckline of the inverse head and shoulders pattern. I guess at this point we call it that, confirmed. Above this, where you are right now is really good. You could very well be heading to what was the next target on Solana? Sorry, I have to say it like that. It's like Tourette's, but for saying Solana weird. Yeah, this is like a breakout. Okay, you got an actual breakout unfolding, 42 minutes, so it's confirmed with a candle close. But, I mean, this is a big level that goes back. You got candle close reversal from December 2021, candle close reversal September 2021, December and September of that year.
Let me ask you a question. Are you prepared to die for your cause?
Dude, cringe. Just cringe, bro. No, thank you. Okay. I would think, like, given enough time above 198, which was target 2 and 3, or 1 and 2, target 2, 216. So this is target 3 of the trade setup. Sorry, I'm kind of cut off there. Here we go. And then the fourth target of this setup is 259.90. So this one's just running ever since that back test. It's beautiful. Gotta love instant gratification situations. All right. Pump it. Solana. Can't believe we looked at Solana before Ethereum and others. I know, but it's been the one. Like, its liquidity is rotating. There's finite liquidity that exists, and it's rotating. Started with Ethereum, then goes to XRP, then goes back to Ethereum, then it's in Solana. Oh, but then it was in Dogecoin before Solana. But it's rotating, and you don't know exactly when that rotation will occur. And a lot of times it happens, new daily candles, new weekly candles. It's like, man, this was just not doing anything, and just like new day, new week, boom, new price action. So hype and chat for Solana. Breakout. Let's go to Ethereum. See that. Hey, where's the liquidity, man? What's going on? What is it? 13? No, 14 out of the past 15 days positive closes. That never happens. That is the rarest of rare situations. It looks like that you're about to not close positive. Hey, 40 minutes. If Bitcoin, look, right now, Bitcoin is at its highs of the day as I'm speaking to you. It's not at the highs of the day. It's at the same highs from earlier. Look at that. Scaled in like a microscope. Yeah, you did make a high of the day by like 1 penny.
ETH monthly on Coinbase. This could be the highest volume on a monthly candle close ever. Notable? Check my Mitch. Join the Discord or stay poor. Stay blessed, kings.
Is that a joint?
Hey, Birdhouse, thanks so much for the 420 contribution, man. Is that a joint, dude? No, it is just Ethereum on the monthly Coinbase. We're on the Coinbase Ethereum chart right now. That is gonna break its crazy streak, but who cares, dude? Just let it chill. You want a day like this so we can engulf it tomorrow. I still think you're waiting on 3,900 for the big level, but they are at an 88% retrace from this highest point to lowest point of the drawdown, 886. That is where you are. You're just below it, testing it, and no higher. So they might pause it there for a minute, let the oscillators cool off. I mean, my God, we're talking about just yesterday, Ethereum had its highest relative strength reading on the daily. Dude, for real, since January of 2021, so we're talking 4.5 year highs on daily relative strength. That is nuclear overbought. So if they just give it a couple days to go sideways, maybe they don't, right? All right, let's just pull back to like 80, and then we can go. But yeah, you're just nuclear. You're super nuclear, but really strong. And he wants Birdhouse wants monthly. Highest volume. I don't see that. Do not see that, man. Highest volume on a monthly candle close. Not looking like it here. But, dude, I don't really care. See, the thing is, it's not the New York Stock Exchange. It's not all, we're not all congregated under one veil of, you know, enforced regulation of one market. You have Coinbase exchange, you got Binance, you got the butthole exchange with Ethereum, different spreads, right? Different asks, different bids. So you're looking at the Coinbase volume. Who cares, right? You don't know. There, I think out there are like aggregate tools you can use to try to congregate all the exchanges and show you how much volume there is. But clearly, like I've never really cared much about volume on crypto exchanges, and it's been that way 7.5 years, and it's not affected me in any way. It is more about the price action correlation of key levels, in structures, divergencies, all the things we look for. So, I mean, you're going for a God candle. You're going for a 5-time God candle. I mean, Ethereum is currently up on the month with 9 days to go, 50.64%. A 5-time God candle. That is Kaioken, Super Saiyan. We're in Dragon Ball Super fighting the gods and all the, people from other universes or the other galaxies and stuff. Okay, so approaching resistance, 3,900. They break that. You got a $4,400 target. You break that, mother of God. I mean, that's where price discovery comes in. We already looked yesterday at those Fibonacci extensions from the highest point to lowest point. These are the big ones, okay? The big ones. 6,000, 65.78, and then 73.93. Those are the big extensions. That's how we would do it on Bitcoin, how we did it on Bitcoin. If this was Bitcoin, it'd be up here. It'd be above the 1618, which is psychotic. But wait, hold on. Is that true? Hold on. I think so. Highest point to lowest point. Yeah, you're way beyond the 1618 with the same Fibonacci anchoring points from the highest point of November 2021 to the lowest point in 2022. You're so how crazy is that? You're on the way to the 2618, which is $150,000. Look how crazy this is. You were still trading below the measured move that was already achieved of the monthly cup with Hendel on Bitcoin. So yeah, it is night and day difference. Shula Sabin difference in performance from Ethereum to Bitcoin. Okay, so thanks. Very strong in Power Hour. Could be history. We have an open poll. Go ahead and cast your votes. We only have 307 votes. We could double that. Bitcoin highest daily candle close ever? Question mark. Good God, 81% of y'all saying yes. Y'all are so cocky. You know there's not going to be a pullback. Okay. Hey, I'm on your side. I hope that is the case. I hope we're at 122 by close or higher. That'd be really nice. Okay, so looked at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. We have not looked at XRP, which has been very resilient. You're also going for, it's controversial. Like, it may not happen, but you are, if all stayed the same or if you were 1 penny higher or by close, it would be the highest close ever. But right there, it just went negative. It is flat on the day, so it was just positive. Very strong. Positive price action correlation to that old high from January. They broke it with a candle close. They've confirmed it almost 4 days in a row. What was once resistance is now support. It was really bad. You were at 342, and they've rallied it off the lows. So that is a huge comeback. I mean, at one point today, XRP was down 3.76%. No more. Very strong, very overbought. Who cares? If we're going into Bitcoin's going to 125, bro, sooner rather than later, it is an easy 388 target on XRP. It's like if Bitcoin's gonna, if you've been consolidating on Bitcoin since the 11th, we're talking going on 2 weeks of bullish consolidation on Bitcoin in price discovery territory, and it's gonna continue marking up soon. XRP has like nearly 9% upside from where it is right now. And that's conservative. That's just your first target. That's the 1272. From the high to the low. Above that, 414, which is the 1414, which is so cool. That would just make that right there makes it be my target because it's so crazy that the 1414 fib extension is 414 price. Fibonacci inception, and then 450 is your 1618 gold mean ratio. It's wild. We have a animal spirit bomb situation on some of these cryptos, and I just hope that you've participated a little bit. I hope, because it takes so long for us to get to these points where it's like, hey man, we might be going into mania soon. Good times. We will look back, okay, at what is happening right now. We are in the space-time continuum of potential kind of crypto euphoria. These things have marked up tremendously off their lows, and they may not be done. And if it's not done, then it's like, when can I buy? Bro, you got, like, what are you going to do on when XRP is at 414 or $5? You're going to wish you could come back to when it was back testing 340 as support for 4 or 5 days in a row. Anyway, great stuff on XRP. So strong. And with no pullbacks, the impulse is not over. There's no divergence either. There's nothing implying that the buyers are exhausted at all. Just cooked on the RSI. Like, my God, dude, you're 85. But hey, wait. Last time we saw this price in November, 93.4, 95. Amongst the highest relative strength readings we've ever seen on the daily in XRP. It's wonderful. Okay. Rejoice. We should all be celebrating like Alex Cobb would. Okay. Yeah, anyway, that's XRP, and then we can looked at the big ones, BNB now, which is phenomenal. We're going for another historic daily candle close as we did yesterday. Doing it again. We're going streaking now. RSI going Chernobyl. I mean, we are at 86. We saw 88 in March. Oh my God, dude. We saw 95 at the old peak that we've broken considerably. You know, May of 2021, you were at 90 freaking, wait. No, it was before that. It was here we were at 95, 96 before they pulled back and we ran again. Yeah, this is great, man. This is great. Forget the daily. It's the weekly. You were warned about this when we were testing 691. It's like, this reaccumulation structure is so massive. If we break this 691.74, it's gone. What we're saying, $800 to $1,000. Well, guess what? You are $15 removed from that $800 level. You are just a couple dollars away from a fresh intraday, intra-week, intra-month, intra-everything all-time high. And that 1272 from the highest point to lowest point is 832. 905, 1414, 1618, 1000. Great environment for your favorite Beanie Babies. Really good conditions for the pumps. Oh my God, it's up 30, 50% in a day. Yep. These things happen when BNB is going into price discovery. Okay. So those are your biggest cryptos. Let us look at something that is also going to give us history. And I'll give you a hint. Jonathan likes it. What do you mean, man? Well, let's ask Jonathan himself.
I like turtles.
Total market cap did not make an all-time high. Intraday, you just slightly, I mean, almost, it's infinitesimal. It doesn't matter. But like you, slightly below yesterday's intraday high, 3.92 trillion. Going for the highest daily candle close, less than 30 minutes until that occurs. And we'll be here for it. Hopefully you will be too. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thank you all for being here. Congregated for what possibly could be history. What could possibly be the first time in human history market participants have settled up on the daily above $120,000. See, we got 400 votes on the poll. Meh. I remember my first poll. I'm going to pin the Discord to the chat. If you're not in the Discord, you're crazy. You want to be in the Discord. If I'm allowed to... Oh boy, something's so wrong with my computer now. I cannot copy paste. Cannot control V. There it is. Oh, weird. Sad days. Jonathan is pumped. There's your Discord link. All right. I've got an alert set up on BNB if we're making highs today and all-time highs. So there are others today that have been doing things. Oh, Flog's really doing things, man. Flog's the top dog on the watch list. We got to go to Flog coin. Flog looking strong. Dude, you just can't make it up. I mean, it may fail. It may not play out. But you're just thinking, when like 50+% candle in single day. When? Just waiting on that candle that these scam coins typically do when they complete M shapes like this and correlate positively to the bottom of trading range. We're just waiting for the moon candle. It's up now. I mean, it is up off the entry. There's a trade set up. It's Flog coin. It's a joke. Yeah, but you're about to see who's going to be laughing once this thing eventually hits, goes up 70% more to the next resistance. Then you're gonna be laughing, bro, at Flog coin. Probably you're still gonna be laughing because it's hilarious. But Flog is in the subsector of the sector of meme coins. Is the frog subsector. Okay, it's like the semiconductors of memes, meme coins or something. All right. QNT's crazy, man. QNT holding that 120 at highs of day right now. This was just beautiful. You see, sometimes you don't get the type 2s. Type 1 and gone. Type 1 and then break levels and then back test, pull back. And now look at you. Highest price seen since December. Highest price 2025. Your target's 150. This was beautiful. Really. You go to like the weekly. The weekly is a god in itself, right? I mean, its own mega shape pattern with a type 2. See, the M shape itself was the type 2 return, type 1, type 2. And look at you. I mean, it is a no-brainer, 150, 156. If they ever break that, my God, it will be 228 and then 358. You just look at this and say, that's the size of a solar system, man. 1,000+ days. Yep, 1,036 days large of harmonic development. Well, guess what happens after thousands of days of development? Harmony. We're witnessing harmony unfold. Beautiful. Who cares about QNT? It's just nice, man. It's just nice to see the framework once again be respected on a scam coin. What? All right, yeah, pretty chill day in crypto though, outside of the big boys. Pretty chill. We got earnings on deck. Here's one on the weekly. This is your Icon ICX, I think South Korean scam coin. Hey, BNB highs of day, chat. BNB on a run. Great for your cryptos. There it is, man. Let's look at the quad screen real quick. Bottom right, Binance coin. Look at this pump we got going on. You got Solana pumping too at highs of the day.
USD on
No, near the highs of the day.
Cat in a dog's world.
Oh, Mew coin. Are you gonna Mew? Let's go Mew, dude. All right, we'll look at it. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 2111. Yeah, so BNB highs of day, highs of months, highest level. Actually, the highest level of 2025. And you see this white dotted line right here. That is all-time highs. If you hear that, if we get one more alert, it will be historical. It's going to be historical anyway on the daily close, but intraday all-time highs will be the icing on the cake, the cherry on top, or whatever. You got Ethereum running in power hour 23 minutes ago, going for an engulfing. Solana, again, approaching its highest level seen in months, I think since February. And then XRP just stalwart, just beautiful. This is so 340. I'm just gonna plot this here. It's maybe not gonna be perfectly accurate, but 340 on XRP in the bottom left. That's the old all-time high from December, and you're gonna see like they're holding, and now it's almost like you have reaccumulation occurring after positive correlation to the old high. The old high is now a low, the highest low ever. So sell wall, 360s, reaccumulation. It's like it's almost like a miniature gold situation we got going on. You don't know about that. You saw the tweet. So it's like a sell wall. You get over there, or the candle close, whatever, and then you just got this going on. Are you kidding me, man? That's XRP on the 4 hour. And I'm just wondering if we're in market conditions that are so strong that identifying 4 hour patterns is going to be really reliable. I mean, if this plays out, it's an easy 388. That's it. That's the 1272 fib extension. A measured move would take you there. Just measuring the size of whatever this little structure is going to be from the low point to the high point to the breakout. XRP. What? Oh my God! Look, 387.5. It is TA Tetris. Unreal. So beautiful little structure here, okay? None are doing it, okay? BNB's in impulse mode. Solana's in impulse mode. Ethereum's in impulse mode. The only one that's been consolidating really is this one, XRP. Because it already did the thing before the others. Now they're catching up. Solana's getting new highs on this 4 hour candle. With Bitcoin just sitting above 120, not at its highs of day. It's very close. But not like running with Solana right now. We're watching altcoins run while Bitcoin doesn't literally run as I'm speaking to you. So that is gorgeous. You gotta love this. I guess protect yourself below 340, maybe be your stop out. If you're looking for a momentum continuation to 388, this is your ticket. This is your bus ride, or maybe your rocket ship. That's right, James Agar. That's right. Cyclical assets doing things. Oh my God, I can't believe this news. What? Okay, we got an alert set up on Solana for highs of day. XRP running. Okay. Yeah. So I'm just looking at ICX because it's up. It's the dragon, the weekly bullish dragon supply line, right around that 17.8 cent level. They break that, it's going to be bullish pandemonium. If you care about ICX, a breakout would be 17.8 cents. If you broke that level, the consequences would most likely be about 64% upside. Straight up and down. That's literally 100% the only thing that happens. So if they break that level, you could almost expect that being the outcome to 29.5 cents on ICX. It's the dragon. Weekly dragon. Yeah, and that's like not many assets up much today. I mean, CRV's up. Litecoin looks really good, dude. Litecoin's ridiculous. Litecoin's weekly is good. It is Litecoin monthly, where it's like everyone should own some Litecoin because 146 breaks 209, 272. Easy. Classic accumulation structure here. Very nice. You don't ignore that. You just own one Litecoin if you want to be a participant of the consolidation structure the size of a galaxy. Okay, we're talking, oh look, 1,126 days. Large, huge. But dude, it's only going to just make higher lows. It's like, no, we're on the rule of 3 now. Like the third valley, resolution probability increases substantially. So 1, 2, third valley is already put in. So you're at the completion of this 1,100 day large consolidation structure. So you got to think, okay, well, this is where the big markup happens if it plays out. Yeah, that's okay to have that thought. Bitcoin back below 120 briefly. Hopefully they can get us back above. We won a $120,000 candle close today. Come on, man. Like, what is your problem? Let's just do it. Stop being like this. We've been waiting almost 2 weeks on Bitcoin to do something. Which is not like we don't need to do anything because the altcoins have been so wonderful. But it's cool. We love Bitcoin, dude. We want Bitcoin to succeed. We want 125. We want $1 million Bitcoin, bro, by 2030. Okay, we're just keeping our eyes on the cryptos while this is the alt screen, the action screen. Okay, so we looked at that, and then, hey, man, history. Dude, history, yes, history. Let us go to where more history was today. S&P 500 spot price, S&P 500 futures, all-time highs. Solana highs of the day, multi-month highs officially right now as I'm speaking to you on Solana. Highest levels seen officially since February 10th on one of your largest cryptos in the entire world. Type in the chat. So all-time highs. Not just Monday, yesterday / today, and now rallying. Futures are up on the new day, 0.18%. I wonder if we see an intraday all-time high this evening. My God, dude, it is a runaway freight train. And with earnings on deck, I mean, is it like, are we about to go 1999? Are we about to pull back and correct? And, oh, wow, finally a 5-10% correction. I don't know, man. We were in some insane times. Insanely historical. Wow. Okay. So that's your spider, your Nasdaq, another. On futures, it did an all-time high. But let me just show you. On the Nasdaq itself. Wait. What was I looking at? Maybe I was looking at the 4 hour or something. I'll tell you this. That's kind of an interesting candle. I didn't even see this yesterday. That's weird. I feel like I'm getting gaslit. That is a potential Japanese candlestick reversal, evening shooting star almost. And it got fall through today. Bearish engulfing. You've confirmed it. So that would imply pullback. Definitely would imply pullback. So, okay, Nasdaq. I thought it made a fresh all-time high today. I guess I'm crazy. I don't know what I was looking at. What? Weird. Yeah, this has to do with NVIDIA finally pulling back, filling a gap, one of the many gaps. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed on the Qs today. So, all right, guess who's reporting tomorrow? Google and Tesla, 2 of the 7. So it's, is someone going to get murked? That's how you're probably going to get follow through of this bearish engulfing. It's not confirmed yet. You got to get a lower close tomorrow than today. But yeah, get out your coins. Go to your slot machines. Start pulling the levers because that's what happens in earnings season. It could be the best beat ever on Google and they just nuke it. Or it could be, it's decent, and then it just is up 10%. It's like, what? But nevertheless, it's a coin flip. We got good news. We're back above 120 for now. on the corn. Very nice. Dow Jones, nice day today, is up 0.4%. Maybe bull flagging on a small time scale, maybe. Yeah, not much at a 99% retrace, not much of a reaction. That's just down sloping consolidation, a lot of unfilled gaps. So if this stays the same, probably going to be going to test 45K again. Very strong market right now. I just can't, until something changes, until we get new pieces of data that are like, wow, this market's not strong anymore. This is a crazy face melting, ripping and roaring 1990s, 1920s type run we're on. And it's kind of amazing. Way better than bear market. Way better than what we were seeing in freaking March. Ugh. Even though the shark ushered in the reversal. Piercing line ushered in the reversal again on the bottom side. Okay, small caps for a sec, and then we'll look at gold because gold's really important. Okay, sideways, up 0.83%, up another 0.36% after hours. Nice small caps doing things, man. Great, dude. This is nuts here on gold. The strength in the past 2 days is beautiful.
Fell super chatted $50. Kanks. Got a big position in MOG/USDT buy, but chart looks like a breakout imminent on 4 hours, 8 hours, 1D Bullflog.
J Fells, what's up, dude? If y'all don't know, J Fells is my luxury watch dealer. He comes to my penthouse and shows me luxurious goods that I might buy or might not buy. Thank you, dude, for the 50. We'll look at MOG coin. Sure thing. So gold closed like virtually breaking out, but not really. It's just like until you're getting a clean, concise, convincing, green candle above these levels and it doesn't pull back before the daily close, it's probably not a real breakout. You're just up again. That's what I'm saying. Breakout watch. Okay. Conditions are favorable for breakout. You're right at it. Any higher and you're doing it. So this is something to be paying attention to. What's so crazy about gold's daily is the RSI. The buyers, they tried in June. I'm not even going to talk about it. Pretty much for the first time, they have like recaptured the bullish control zone. First time since like April when you were really in it, right? You're back. You're sitting at a perfect 63.3. So that means if we go into, if we reconfirm price discovery, which you're already in, if the pattern is going to break out, we're going to go way higher, measure the move here, then there's plenty of upside before it gets overbought again. That is really nice conditions. I mean, a measured move of this, like we just looked at, it's a larger XRP situation. XRP is looking really nice right here. To break this, here's another thing though, like Bulkowski talks about measured moves of a lot of patterns typically don't get to 100%. They'll go about 80%. But I'm saying if it made a 100% measured move, 37.33, probably a 1618 of the pattern itself, right? High to low. Oh my God, it's literally it, the 1618. Wow. Just eyeballing it. That's perfect, dude. TA Tetris, that's the target, 37.30, if it breaks out, if it goes in price discovery and doesn't fail. It could. These patterns could fail. They can resolve the other way. Oh no, we're going to do it. The false bullish breakout and back confined within the pattern, you whipsaw and you fall below the demand line, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh look, you got a measured move the other way. Oops. Yeah, I mean, if it resolved the other way with a fake out, then you could be seeing yourself all the way down at 3,020. So don't expect anything. It looks great. It's a bullish continuation pattern and a bullish trend, but nothing's certain. So you cannot just auto say, hey, man, it is literally going to 3,700. It seems very possible. Bullish patterns and bullish trends tend to be more reliable. And if they end up becoming reliable, meaning they start breaking out, they tend to outperform. So you're in a good environment for this pattern to play out the way we would probably want it to, which is higher. 8.86% upside, by the way. Another Fibonacci. What? How? That's crazy, dude. That's almost like the mathematics god telling us, all right, dude, that's it. Okay, dang it, dude. We got 9 minutes. We're below 120. What are they doing on Bitcoin? Pathetic. Just pathetic. Come on, man. Anyway, so, we didn't look at Doge, did we, man? People were scared about Doge. And so, fear not. Fear not, my friend. All that happened was the swing high from May 10th. The top of the harmonic was regarded as support. That level from December 2024 regarded as support. So old resistance is flipped to support again today. That's the sellers. That's it. Really? Sellers coming in, max effort and little movement. Buyers in complete control of this asset still. You hit target 1, which was like 26 cents. But because it's top of the harmonic, double bottom, neckline. But now they're regarding target 1 as support. That's good form of confirmation. So if it's real, in the coming days, look for 28.9 cents to be tested again and then broken. And then we go to the hard target, 34 to 35 cents. That's the mega level. You can see it very well on the weekly. There's no controversy. Okay, it is the candle close reversal from August 2021 and then the wick tests from October 2021. That is X marks the spot. Look at the weekly, dude. Imagine looking at the daily and being scared, and then you go to the weekly. It is perfect. This candle, if it closes like this, I don't even care. You got 5 days till this candle closes. Okay, so it closes like this, or we just end up at 34 cents by the weekly close. I would think that's very possible. If market conditions stay as they are. Yeah, it is wild. Yes, Sol is ripping 206 first time in many months. Since February. I keep forgetting. February, right? Yeah, since February 10th. It'll be a while before we can say highs of 2025, right? Nah, the highs of 2025, all-time high at 295. So that is definitely a potential level we could be at if things keep up as they are. Dude, I just keep looking at XRP. Anyone else just like, they can't believe it? It's like, there's no way it's this good. There's no way it's this perfect, right? Typically, it doesn't really work out that way in normal market conditions. But I'm just saying, we are not really in normal market conditions anymore. If you haven't noticed, being in this market for like 8+ years now, you get a feel of like what's a normal market and what's a crazy market. And in the crazy markets, the stupid, less significant joke patterns that we don't really care about in the 4-hour and regular market conditions, they end up being like reliable and unironically play out. So I am definitely feeling pretty confident here on XRP. That's beautiful. Okay, my God. And it's just the beauty, right? The beauty of these coins. That's right, Moon, Mars conditions on a lot of these. It's phenomenal to see. So let us, real quick, knock out the market drivers, best to worst, okay? Try to get through it a little fast. Okay, so Tesla, if we can survive earnings tomorrow after market close. Hold on. If we can survive, I mean, it is poised prime for 400 to 420. Let's just say 420 because meme. Elon, is that a joint, dude? Man, yeah, dude. Like, this is it. I mean, if we can just not crash or pump, if we can just somehow sit sideways after earnings, this is it, man. This is the play for the portfolio. You're in an uptrend. You have a bullish wave structure and the C wave's completed. You're trading above the 200 simple moving average. They have recaptured the key demand line of the channel and they're confirming it as support. It is like perfect technically, but what is the only kryptonite of technicals? Earnings. Yeah, news driven catalysts. So it's like, oh, look, it could be symmetrical triangle. You got that behavior too. So there's going to be supply line up at like 347. But, man, if it wasn't for that pesky earnings, it'd be like time to take a chance here. That's what we want. Nothing to happen on earnings. You just 1, 2, 3%. No big deal. Because you want to be able to get in, you know, if it where it is, I can't be surprised if it's just like up 7 to 10% on a good or bad earnings, no matter what the way it looks. But I guess we'll see. You just never know, man. It doesn't matter how perfect it looks, how good and set up it is. $400+ bad earnings. Market doesn't like it. It's down 10%. Oh God. This is why it's like you're just playing the casino, flipping coins, taking along right before earnings. What is it? Thanks for the nearly 1,100 people tuned in. We got 334 likes. We could literally double our likeage. Okay. Don't do it for me though, chat. Do it for Bitcoin in 3 minutes. Because in 3 minutes, if all stays the same or higher, we will be having a historic candle close. So Bitcoin's life is in your hands, dude. Okay? He asked me to say it twice. Bitcoin's life is in your hands. Apple up 0.9%, highest daily candle close since, can't even believe it, since April 2nd. Earnings is next week. Yep, next week on earnings for Apple. So that's great. Soon probably going to test 217, 220 to break that would be pretty crazy. I think that's when we get a big reversal. We got a supply line. This has been a terrible performing asset. Yeah, see 1 and 2 there. Big breakout point, 218 to 220. So that's great, man. That's a big deal. That's multi-month highs on the close for Apple. The worst performer of the 7. Google's psychotic candle. Highest daily candle close and price since February 6th. Up against the old overhead resistance from July of 2024, 1 year ago. Oh my God, you've owned Google for a year and you haven't done anything. The amount of, moves you've seen are crazy, but same price. Literally identical. So what will this candle be? That's like a hanging man, dragonfly doji combo, kind of a potential topping candle. Unfortunately, flip it over, inverted hammer at support. That's what's kind of like sus. They've run it up into earnings and it's like, oh God, if this plays out, then earnings dumps, man. I hope it's not. I hope it's like it looks like that and we just end up at 200, because of earnings. So it's just crazy. I had to shave a little off because you got to be responsible into earnings. Miss out on some gains. It was, hey man, it could have easily gone the other way. So got to be responsible. Earnings tomorrow after market close. We'll be here for it, So sub if you're not subbed. Okay, 40 seconds. We got to go to Bitcoin chat because we have history, possibly a date with history. Oh my God, 120.30. You understand how close we are to 78% of y'all being wrong. Right now, 78% of y'all are effing wrong, but there's 20 seconds left. So I'm on the wrong chart. What the heck? 15 seconds. Oh, it's the Coinbase chart. I'm sorry. 10 seconds till 78% of y'all are correct. 7, 6, 0, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. There it freaking is, chat. 78% of y'all correct in your vote, in your polling. And the first daily candle close above $120,000 ever. That is amazing.
Look here. Look, listen.
We have history. Who thought we were going to see history on Bitcoin today? We started the day at 117.4, and we were just like happy about the altcoins. We didn't think, oh, Bitcoin's going to make the highest close ever today. No, it's done. It happened. So I'm very honored to be able to cover it with you. We got 1,124 people tuned in. We got 413 likes. We could literally get 500 likes in a minute if you really tried. Okay, don't do it for me. Do it because Bitcoin just made history. Okay, now trading below 120, but we don't even care. Don't care. Wow, I need to like let me see if I can do something real quick. I'm looking at these altcoins on their close. Highest daily candle close ever for Binance Coin. Highest daily candle close in Solana since February. Ethereum cooled off, broke its crazy little streak. XRP just consolidating nicely. All right. We did it, man. We did it. So we were looking at the Mag 7. We can look at these alts real quick. The bigger ones, right? Ethereum, how did it close? There it is. Okay, you got to cool off, man. You're literally nuclear on the RSI. Yeah, just 85.5 still, off the highs of 87.2. Okay, maybe go retest 35.20, 35.80. You're just super extended. No pullbacks, no breaks, but you still haven't seen that 3,900 level. It doesn't even really matter about the daily. You will get pullbacks here and there, but the monthly looks crazy. Monthly, you know, we'll be looking for an all-time high at some point in the coming 6 months. Just don't know when, if we pull back first. But everything's good on this one. And then you've got XRP. Oh my God, chat. Very surprising. Jesus chimes. Highest daily candle close in the history of XRP. So Bitcoin, XRP, Binance Coin. 3 of your largest crypto assets in the entire world making fresh all-time highs on the daily close. History. What a historic stream. We've done it, man. Remember when everyone years ago called you crazy for caring about this stuff? Well, who's crazy now? Maybe still us, but we're a lot richer. A lot more money. And I'm talking about, yeah, we made all-time highs by like almost nothing. But nevertheless, it's gorgeous. Okay, then we look at, here's BNB's freshly painted all-time high. Look at this, man. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 daily candle closes that were positive in a row. Since the breakout, it's been no breaks. No intraday all-time high yet, but that seems imminent. I don't know why CZ and his goons wouldn't just run it up to make all-time highs, hit 800, and then pull back. Understand, I mean, we have the Asian session upon us with your Asian asset sitting here making an all-time high on the close. Okay, what are they going to do? I think they would push it to all-time highs today. I hope so, man, for the sake of the whole crypto space. All right. Then you got your Solana. Here's that nice breakout candle above 198. Key inflection zone. I mean, it is so real. So 216 is kind of on deck. Yeah, the big resistance from, what is it? September 2021, yep. You break that, then it's a wormhole. Then it's like, I mean, maybe 243, but most likely 259.90. If you don't remember, the stage was set. I mean, this was posted 7 days ago, 1 week ago. Solana. I don't know what to do, man. Things are pumping. They're going crazy. But it was like Solana was just sitting there. So perfect. The sellers were rejected at the key neckline, that key support. And it was like, man, that's so strong. And they did it twice. There were 2 rejections if you scaled in enough. And it's like, all right, man, kind of bread and butter here. If it's real, easy to target 1 and 2, then target 3. So here we are, 1 and 2 hit, waiting on 3, and then 4. 4 is that old all-time high, 259.90. And I guess target 5 would be the fresher all-time high. from January, which was 295. Maybe target 4 or target 5. 296. BNB alert. New highs of day up 0.3%. All of a sudden, none of the others are up. Everything else is down, not by much. Only major market cap crypto positive on the day. You know what I'm saying, dude? These Asians waking up and they're going to choose positive violence, bullish violence. So close to all-time highs, man. Maybe we get it on the stream. I don't know how long I'll be live, but just so much history. All right, we did it, man. Thanks for the 500 likes. Really appreciate that. If you are new here, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. 76,700 plus subs. Trying to get to 77,000 subs, man. It takes about a year per 1,000 subs on this channel because I don't do YouTube videos. I just live stream. So I don't monetize at all. I'm 100% crowdsourced for 7.5 years. So I just don't play the YouTube game. So YouTube algos don't like me. So it's hard to get, and then discoverability has collapsed. So it's like, good luck starting a YouTube channel now. You never get discovered. Unless you're producing like insane high-end production quality videos. So, all right, I think it's a BNB breakout all-time high watch. 789, we're the highs a day right now. Litecoin's flat. Yeah, nothing really else up right now. This is the star. Maybe this is it, dude. The stage is set. Sorry, I haven't even looked at chat today. My bad, dude. I'm just going to take a second to read some of the chat, man. BNB biggest sleeper. It was sleeping. It's not asleep anymore. This thing has awakened with fervor. Okay, 691.80. That was the level. I was like literally screaming at y'all. I was like raging out. This is it. Space-time effing continuum. We are here right now. And here we are, of course, 7 days later. On the breakout watch, if it breaks this on the weekly, this is it. Okay, it is the guy from Margin Call. This is it. It is itting right now. We are itting. The midst of the it. What's up, Jarrett? CJ says Doge. What about Doge, man? Down 0.5% today. Meh. But pathetic performance from the sellers. The sellers gave it the entire university college try to mark Doge down today to break some support resistance, and they just failed like really bad. So it's like, man, what are the consequences of that failed little sell-off on Doge? I'm wondering if it's gonna actually manifest into something. Massive deal with Japan. Oh my God, our future's gonna rip then. God, this computer. Not necessarily. We don't really have any price. If that's news on a Japan trade deal Trump made, maybe it already happened. Maybe that's occurred. But the futures are up 0.17% on the S&P. Bottom left, Nasdaq up 0.19%. Dow Jones up 0.11%. Russell 2000 even up 0.27%. So you have positive futures. Again, what's new? It's incredible. And we're witnessing, history, that fastest 2-month recovery in the history of the stock market blew out. It doubled the speed of the COVID crash V-shaped recovery. No way. So it's like, you think this is Super Saiyan? Well, you got Super Saiyan God, dude. All right, BNB highs of day, 790, 791.64. We are just cents away. What are we? What's the old all-time high? 793.86. Make this 793.87 then. 793.87. Okay, so when it hits if it hits an all-time high, right? Don't get cocky. To the cent, I will get an alert. All right. Very, very close. I don't even want to get. It's the BNB pump stream now because nothing's really up. ENS starting to rally a little bit, up 1%, but everything else is down. Everything, man. If something goes positive, I will tell you. All right, that is of significance. Right freaking there, man. I guess we could have the quad screen up. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. Jesus Chimes for total market cap. Highest daily candle close in the history of total market cap. All your cryptos combined. You're now on a 3-day all-time high win streak. 3 days of history in a row on total. My totals. And here is your quad screen. Solana top left, Ethereum top right, XRP bottom left, and then Binance coin, the one we're really looking at, poised for the ATH bottom right. Why are they not going to do it? Maybe we look at these requests while we, I'm going to keep my eye on it. Let me try to knock these out. What's up, Runic and J Money and Jesus Barak and quote God? Thank y'all for the subs on YouTube today. Appreciate it. Thank you for the update, Toby boy. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Much love, dude. Okay, check out these formal requests. Let's see. We only had 2 formal requests on the stream. So first one's going to be Mew coin. Cats in a dog's world joke. I'm just going to look at. All right. Okay, I've been here. Yeah, I mean, like, this is cool. Like, could have very well gotten away with identifying a shark pattern here. I don't know, man. There's too many cryptos to get a hindsight TA this. Like, okay, yeah, the XA, the B, the C. Oh, look at this. The 886 right there. My God, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's like perfect. It's a type 1 reaction and it's still reacting. Broke resistance at 0.3 of 1 penny. And I think your target is just going to be 4.8 of 1 cent. That's it. MewCoin had something. At the same time, all these other ones are completing their M shapes, so whatever, some of the homogeny of the market. And it was really cool to see that swing low, that candle low close from April 2024 be perfectly back tested as support. That's the Jesus, man. That's what you're looking for. Gosh dang, that's a spring, formal back test of spring with the completion of the M shape. Dang, dude. All right, BNB chat. There it is. We have a fresh all-time high on one of your largest cryptos in the entire world right now as I'm speaking to you. Jesus Chimes. What of this? Okay, we've done it, man. We've done it, and don't care about anything else now. 800 plus, $1,000 eventually, with $1,000 big target on Binance, okay? The 1272 is 832. That's it. Phenomenal. I'm going to paint a little horizontal line here so we can just kind of see, you know, how much separation we're getting. They're going to test it. See, they're trying to break it as I'm speaking to you. We're right at it. There it is. Dang, man. What was it? 793.86. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Green candles, man. It looks like Ethereum in a way, doesn't it? Before today. Only one of the big ones doing things. Yeah, Dash kind of green. ETC up a little bit. Dude, everything's kind of down today. So there you have it. This is the one. And it's just like, right, rotation, reallocation. Oh, it was here. It was Solana yesterday. Oh, okay. Well, the daily candle closed. So let's put it in a BNB today. Rotate it. And here we are. Could be a 10% BNB day. 8% BNB day, where it was like that on Solana a couple days ago. And then it was XRP 16% like a week and a half ago or whatever. And then, you know, Ethereum was going crazy too. The rotation in good market conditions. And eventually, things will. If Bitcoin just starts rallying, I mean, everything's about to go positive again anyway. So in the end, it really is at this point.
Can devs do something? Every day I'm checking price, and it's rising. Check price, good price. I have underinvested by a lot.
Whoa, what the? Oops. Wrong Stream Deck button. All right, let me just. I'm gonna have an $800 alert set up on BNB. All right, let's go to the next request. Let's knock it out of the way. Mog coin for JFills. It's my Mog coin, I guess, on Mex. Did he say? Oh, he said buy bit. Okay. We'll buy bit it. Again, most of these coins are going to be far removed from any sort of reasonable entry. It's just how it is, man. The space-time continuum is so real. I try to discuss it with you all the time about there are times to strategize an entry based on price action correlation to key levels, structure developments at those key levels, favorable price action at those levels, or you're too far removed to be able to strategize at all, and we'll just look at the levels because yeah, that's it. So I would say we're talking about, I would think that's pretty significant right there. Whatever that is, it's like 1.7 thousandth of a penny. Dude, worthless. But if you could think about where would it have made sense to give a crap about Mog coin? Which guess what? No one's requesting Mog coin during that time. But my God, if you would have, you think I'd just been like, this is happening. Incredible. Where you had a spring back to it. They recaptured the level in May. Then they finally re-regarded it as support pretty much a couple times. In June 4th and then June 22nd, 23rd. The old swing low that goes all the way back to June of last year. Very real inflection zone. It flipped to resistance in March and multiple times in March and then again in April, and then they finally broke it, recaptured. So reconfirmed its validity. You're always looking for that form of reconfirmation because it was once support, but then it was violated and regarded as resistance. So anytime the buyers recaptured, you're always looking for them to reconfirm that what was once support has become support again because it was violated. And they did that perfectly. And you even had some bullish divergence on the second low, kind of like a Mog dragon pattern, like XRP in a way. That's it. The dragon spine, the foot, the second foot. We have to do T8 hindsight because this is the only place where there's education. Up here, no education, nothing to talk about. Yeah, it's great, man. Just hit probably what would have been someone's target for their trade setup if they entered down here. What do you want me to do? Congratulations. Right, the closer you are to that inflection point, the more optimum your risk management trading plan would be. Up here, yeah, maybe bullish consolidation, maybe what they're doing is this little peak here. They're regarding it as support. So I would just say if you're a Mog coin holder, that's kind of your level, maybe just below these wicks, like 14,437 stop loss. Because if it falls, I mean, if it breaks that, you're probably going back down way lower. But if they can hold this, you're going to go test that 17,964. Then if you break it, well, then you got a pretty smooth ride up to 21,999. Swing high reversal, swing high, resistance. I mean, that is a very real level. If it break that, then you just one at a time. Then it's like 24.8. But possibly your next big target's going to be 29,831. Wow. BNB alert just went off, meaning a fresh all-time high. Yes, look left, Larry.
Look here. Look, listen. Bruh.
We got a BNB pump on our hands, and there's no surprise involved. If you're surprised about BNB, hey, you must be new here. Welcome, noob. Why don't you show up to streams more? Then you won't be surprised about what's going on with Binance Coin. Because I literally yelled at everyone. I screamed at everyone. In the 680s. Like, breakout watch, I swear, if this thing breaks, dude, you're going to see how nuts it is. And here we are. Ethereum, okay. starting to wick a little bit. Maybe we're about to go positive on the day. Bitcoin's just flat
Check
down.
SPX 6900 on MEX chart. Would you recommend buying if it retests the cup handle breakout? This Beanie Baby has one of the strongest communities out there.
Yeah, dude, I'm sure it does. Okay, bro. I'm sure. But yeah, we'll look at it. But dude, you sound like every single other S coin community.
No way. No way. What is this garbage?
Is this your homework, Larry?
Okay, so mod coin above that one level, that back test, solid for a retest of that high. They break that, you're gonna run higher, man. Okay, that's the next request anyway. Dude, it's good, the best community, man. It's like it doesn't. Let's see. SPX 6900. I just typed in SPX 6900. I don't see a... There it is. On MEX. Okay. Strongest community, bro. I mean, yeah, it broke out. Yeah. Again, there are times to formally request assets, and then there are times when it's like, why'd you... I appreciate the contribution. I really do. But my favorite requests are when people request assets when buyers have recaptured key supports once and twice, and then it's interesting. Oh, look at that, dude. What was once support. Oh my God. Whoa. We got a 3 times? Are you kidding? That's the time. Early May. They violated, they recaptured, they reconfirmed, they really reconfirmed the top of that inflection zone. That is where you enter, set up stop losses the most strategic way possible, and you have the most upside ever. With good price action correlation. These are forms of confirmation. This is psychology of buyers and sellers. Up here, what do you want, man? Dude, it hit all-time highs. Who cares? What, are you going to long it now? What's your strategy? Well, it broke below. I mean, your upside's potentially very limited. It could, of course, we're starting to get in the market conditions where we're going into mania. It's just going to randomly shoot at $3. Maybe, dude. But for the swing trader, what I try to instill in you every day for all these years are trying to find this. This is the time to request. Up here, Rudy Poo. What do you want? It is cup with handle-ish. It does look like a nice cup with handle, man. You know? But remember, cup with handles can just be double tops. So cup with... That's a F handle, man, right? It's like, what kind of coffee cup is this? Yeah, like 1 and 2 right there. Yeah, broke it. I get cup with handle, man. Sure. You could do a measure move. I would just use fib extensions from the high point to low point. Just keep it simple. 221, 243, 275. The cut with handle measure move would be exceeding a 1618. So I would just, if you're going to be crazy, just go one at a time. Fib extensions. A measure move would be ridiculous. I mean, size and the breakout.
Beginner type question, but I wanted to ask you instead of why do different exchanges have different price levels? For example, BNB on Kraken had a crazy wick back July 14th that hit $836, but we don't see that on other exchanges. Thanks, Mitch.
Well, that's a crazy voice. I don't even know I had that voice. TTS.
Possible.
Yeah, well, comp. Thanks, Gills. Thank you, people. 1414. It's a very simple answer. Why do different exchanges have different price levels? Different market participants. That's it. You got different people buying, selling, setting up, sell orders. That's it. Different market participants for different exchanges. Different demand, different supply. That's it. Thank you. Victor, I know you're not just going to ignore that, right? I mean, again, how many ads have you watched on this stream chat ever when I'm live? How many? The answer is 0. Go to other YouTube channels that are live. You're watching an ad unless you have that premium, okay? But so it's like, oh, the way the system works is, okay, well, I'm not just going to for free formally look at an asset because we have a different model here. That it's the my model. It's the never selling out to you, not monetizing on YouTube ever for you. So there's a catch to that. I guess you would call it a catch. Hey, Bitcoin's positive on the day. Let's go, dude. So comps next. Hold on a sec. One sec. Man, this coffee ran through me, dude. I have to... These streams, like, I got this creatine and protein shakes and water, chugging water. BNB's at its highest. Oh, my God. We're less than $1 away from $800 for the first time in human history on BNB. Are you kidding me, dude? Let's freaking go. Don't let it happen. Let me go to the bathroom. Let me... bio. I'll be right. It'll literally take like 60 seconds. So if you ain't that 60 seconds for me, well then whatever. I'll be right back. Hold on. Should have worn a diaper. I know. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Please forgive me, chat. Okay. So BNB did not see 800, thank God. While I was in the bathroom, that'd have been terrible. So I just like hope we're on the same page. I know there's like people here for the hype and the pump and the price action, historical closes. But dude, it's like we don't get those every day. These are anomaly type days, anomalous. And it's like, what's a lower risk, higher reward potential trade? A breakout of a cup with handle men after off the lows, you know, up 420% in 100 days, or when there's no market euphoria, there's not over 1,000 people here, no one cares, but you're witnessing that positive price action correlation to a key support. That's the best trade setup. Up here, bro, it could be over and we don't even know it yet. I mean, this is where you get like bearish, like a high, then a slightly higher high. Buyers could end up exhausted if things don't go well for Bitcoin. So I'm just saying, like, right there are like incredible optimal trade setup situations, and then there are, okay, it broke out, but we don't really know if it's a real breakout yet. I mean, it's been above it 3-4 days, and but if it does continue, you got some extension targets. I'm not even acting like I know if they're gonna get hit or anything like that. Okay, that's it. Okay, so that was like the most recent request, I believe. It was. Oh no, comp is next now. It's my comp that had very, like, okay, a great example of like structural developments at key levels. Remember this. Remember. Okay. A nice accumulation structure correlating to an
What
old
percentage of your
inflection
portfolio
zone.
do you risk per trade setup?
I don't like losing more than 1% of my entire portfolio per trade. Playing the numbers game. So I don't know if that helps. But yeah, that's how it's done. If you're playing, like, I'm going to trade 1,000 times, you try not to lose more than 1% of your portfolio every trade. Thank you, Oompa Loompa Man. So it's a lot easier when you have a lot of capital. It's a lot harder the less capital you have, that's for sure. So in my 20s, I was making a lot higher risk plays, but in my older years, I tend to try to stick to less risk. So, okay. And that's standard. That is, like, you look that online, that's the rule, the general rule of thumb. So, but Gills wanted comp. I'm not trying to interrupt this for that. The 3 rising valleys, right? You had a markdown. You're back at key supports. You had a test, a second test, slightly higher low, and then a higher high, then a higher low again. Then that's what we call the 3 rising valleys. It's just a potential pattern that can resolve like this. It did resolve. It was up 50% in like 2-3 days, and then the market just wasn't there yet, and it round tripped. It 100%ed, 99%ed, even though an M shape developed, and then it just became a nice lower risk area to maybe long again, like a confirmation low of the third valley, and you've rallied, but you're still not higher than you were in June, which is really weird because most alts are higher than they were, I think, in June. So again, are you at an optimum entry level right now? You know you're not. Are you at a level where you can easily strategize an entry right now? I guess maybe at this point, dude, what if they pull it back one more time? You know, what if they type 2 return the M shape? You have to ask all these questions. The closer you are to, all I know is the closer you are to $35, $38, $88, $39, the easier it is to set up an entry and a stop loss with the most upside potential. You don't know, your upside potential is a little more limited now because you had, near this level, you had a 40% run in 13 days. School, you're above the 200 moving average though. I mean, it could continue. Like, it could already be done. This is the beginning, and then maybe whack-a-mole hits comp, and then we're at $71 in a week, you know? But that's like the levels you're looking to strategize entries, stop losses, because you know the upside potential is maximum. Bottom of range, top of range. Okay. BNB. Oh, BNB. Oh, let's try to go back. Oh, my God. 799.50. We're at the all-time highs right at 799.78 right there, new all-time highs. I've got an alert set up. Cents away, man. We just saw, oh my God, we did it. $800 at the highest point ever on BNB just seconds ago. $800, dude. Never before. 4 strength, 4 stem, leather belt. And nothing else is doing anything. Nothing. No cryptos out there. This is in a world of its own. And this happens. Like Solana was kind of in a world of its own. At one point, XRP was in a world of its own. The rotation of the finite capital that exists. It's now in BNB tonight, for now. It could rotate back, or Bitcoin start, Bitcoin starts running, then it's probably the whole market will collectively rally. But yeah, if Bitcoin's just sideways doing nothing, you can clearly see none of the alts are doing anything either. How's silver today? I didn't check. Probably not doing anything. Oh yeah, my God, dude, I'm so sorry. Multi-year high again. Past 2 days. Yeah, I've been tracking silver. There's just too much action everywhere. It's trying to keep up with all these markets, man. So silver had its highest daily candle close since September 21st, 2011, today and yesterday. Or September, since September 10th, the day before. But that is multi-year highs. That is like, what is that? My God, over like 13-year highs or something stupid. Yeah, we don't even care about the daily. It is the monthly. The monthly is unreal. The broke out last month, fall through immediately this month, and there's no resistance at all until at least 43.18, but probably the big boy target, $48. Yep, massive M shape. We've been covering this for years, literally years, and that right there. Go back to the stream in March 2023. We had identified the old 2008 swing high candle close, spring back test of spring, not just that candle high close, but also the 200-month moving average. And yeah, you went sideways for a good half year plus, but that was the ticket. That was it. So you're probably accelerating here. You're probably going to accelerate. BNB, another $800. 801, we've broken, chat. Look at your monthly on Binance coin as I'm speaking to you. Mother of God.
Look here. Look, listen.
Dude, $1,000. Most likely. Reaccumulation for over a year. And now in price discovery. We've done it, man. And Bitcoin's doing nothing. None of the alts are doing anything. It is just BNB in its own world right now. It's a matter of time. In fact, BNB, it was the only asset of the big ones that didn't have its own devoted day, the day of, right? The day of XRP, the day of Ethereum, you had that. The day of Solana, you just had that yesterday, the day before, past few days. So now it's this one's turn to run. And eventually it'll rotate back. Like a new day will happen, and then you'll get a Dogecoin pump again, and then XRP pumps at the same time. You know, you'll get it. It'll just rotate. 802.79, fresh all-time highs as I'm speaking to you. 803, we've never before seen these levels on this asset. This is really good for crypto overall, though, dude. I'm surprised not anything else. Maker's gone positive on the day. Cat's gone positive on the day. ENS up 3.46%. Oh, it's pumping now. Then you got, that's it. That's about it. Not much else out there. Tesla's up 1%, bro. Oh, my God. No one's shilling it. It doesn't need to be shilled, dude. I mean, all I can do is scream at you, the top of my lungs. Like, 10 days ago. All right, man. Well, it's wow, what a crazy stream. Thanks for the 873 people here. We got 600 likes. I really appreciate the likeage, man. We get more likes, but it's all good at this point. I feel kind of a little satiated on the likeage. It's just not crazy enough, right? Market conditions are not psychotic enough for people to really be FOMOing the likes. We'll reserve that for a Bitcoin pump, which, I mean, it could be upon us. But right now, you're just still kind of sideways. You haven't taken out the highs from July 17th, nor the highs from July 14th. So, is it Taco Tuesday? It is Taco Tuesday, chat. Wow. Wow, a lot of coin burnage on Binance, apparently. Is that what you're saying? When retail FOMO, retail's not even really here yet all the way. They're returning. Like what's the app store? Chat, what is the Coinbase app store rankage now? Someone let me know. Because it gotta probably be higher than 10 now. Maybe not. I don't know. Like, it wasn't too crazy of a day. Yeah, someone check the that. Still waiting on some alts to do things. We're caught up on requests. I'm waiting on someone to give me the good news. What? Coinbase is 137 on the App Store? No, under finance category, right? I think that's the way they're using the metric. Okay, Binance Coin all-time highs. 803.91 right there. Hype in the chat. And number 11 in finance. Oh, so it dropped a spot. Something. Okay, so there you go. Coinbase, no one has joined. Okay, retail is not exploding into this market even more. We will need a 125 Bitcoin for that, probably. You'll probably need a Dogecoin pump to 34, 35 cents to help. You got to get like the bigger name brand joke coins to do things. Pepe coin probably has to do something. You got to get into the inner workings of the internet where all the retail is, okay? BNB probably won't do it. But BNB setting the stage for mass liquidity for the scam coins probably. Yeah, we just need some more whack-a-mole 50% gains in a day. Remember Dogecoin made 2 back-to-back 26% gains in a day. I mean, you were 52% in 2 days back after the election in November, early December, I believe. So you need something like that. And then our retail shall join. More will join. The exit liquidity for the composite operator. Oh, my Pingu coin, dude. Come on, man. Pingu was going to change the world. Oh, boy. Good God. This BNB just going, man. Yeah, it's going to be $900 tonight. This thing's... There is nothing here. You are in outer space until the 8:30s, I believe. 8:32 is target 1. That is the major Fibonacci extension. The old all-time high from May 2021 to the lowest point in 2022. That's how we're anchoring that Fibonacci. So that is your target, 832.89. Then 905, then 1,000. Yes, Miggles coin, all the scam coins together, man. All right, so I don't think. I mean, I think like I'll in stream. I'll eat dinner. There's a good chance we're gonna see some more price appreciation on some of these assets, dude. Okay, I mean, like, look at it, Ethereum and Solana. They look pretty good, man. No weakness here. XRP kind of. Come on, dude. Let's get some wicks there too. Remember, if things go bad, could always be like that, man. Measure move downward is a reality too. You don't want to lose 340 at this point. Too many good things have happened above it, so that's the whole argument. Below 340, argument's dead for a continuation here on XRP. Cash App number 1. Oh, interesting. You can buy crypto on Cash App, right? Okay. Well, we're just kind of hovering below 120. We got a little while, I think, till China's market really opens. Chinese market, dude, went berserk. The China A50, I've been trying to warn you about the structural development. It is so unbelievable. Okay, like, let me show you real quick. China is a ticking positive bullish time bomb. And it's just the beginning today, up 1.06%. Look at this. I'm telling you, China, Baidu, Baba, JD, IQ, bunch of them. High, like you're on the weekly here. We got 2 days, 21 hours. But you're going for, possibly this continues, going for the highest price, highest close since October 7th, 2024. Above the, look at this. You know what's happened? I believe we got, that's right, an ongoing, as of today with this price action on the new week, a golden cross, a weekly golden cross on the China A50 scaling in so you can see it in all its glory right there. Jesus chimes. This was not the case on Sunday evening before the open. It had not crossed over till now. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff, man. And it's, forget it, it is this. It is the spring back test. It's the third valley along with the spring back test. 14.9, you break 14.9, that's when we're probably going for that deep retrace. 786s, 886s, low to high. I mean, 18,490, 19,490. I don't know what's going on, dude, but China, that's unbelievable. Unreal. Good God, what a daily, good daily close. Highest daily candle close since December 9th. The highest daily candle close, the China A50 today, yesterday, of the year 2025. We've done it, man. Look at that nice 50-day moving average and 200 trading above. I think you're trading above all three moving averages. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Like you just, it's not very often, right? You're chopping through the moving averages. Now it's like you're above all three. Looking good, man. China. Remember, like Baidu? Dude, it's just crazy. Up 4% today. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm not concerned about the daily. It is so godlike. It is the weekly on Baidu. Dude, you cannot make out this up. Like, this is it. The lowest risk entry levels. It was an inverted hammer yet, like last week, and it's like, I don't care if it's going to chop around. This is it. This is the lowest risk entry with the highest probability of max upside. You can clearly see your target area. It's just such a no-brainer. Straight up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. That's it, man. This is completing. This is a huge structure. Size of this structure. Oh, my God. It's 1,000 days. You will see space-time continuums where we are right now. You come back 6 months from now and Baidu's at 146, 150, asking questions about it. It's like, get wrecked, get banned, dude. But, you know, it's crazy. 6 months from now, there will be assets that are untradeable and not good spots that will be completing patterns just like this. And ever the road goes on of the market. And we will find them together as a community. Bitcoin's weekly here. Look at this. I mean, going for a 3-bar play. If all stays the same or higher in the next 5 days, 3-bar play. Beautiful. There you go, man. I hope it sustains. I wonder how large this candle is going to be in the next 5 days. I'm hoping it's psychotic. I'm hoping it's crazy. I'm hoping it's bull pull, bull flag on the daily, actually unironically measure moving, right? Like where you got low point to high point of bull pull, then the flag from the low point. They do it like that. Measure move 136 of bull pull, bull flag. Forget it, man. Let's just go 1618, 130, 131. Okay, high point to low point of the dragon. 1618, 131. Remember, it all started with a dragon and then a breakout of the dragon, the back test of the dragon, and that was it. Okay. So Solana's looking good. Ethereum, BNB's crazy. All-time highs is up 2+% in price discovery now. XRP's looking good, man. Consolidation's phenomenal. Sellers are pathetic on Dogecoin. Like I'm wondering like when this thing's gonna continue to 34 cents. Like at that, those 2 days, really? That's it. That's all you got. You confirming levels that were resistances at support now. Like, just give it time, man. It may be cooling off for a couple days. Overbought, you know, but definitely already cooling off. So fine, go sideways again, but already broke out. Everything's good here for way higher. It's not about the daily. It's always about the weekly. Okay, God, dude. Okay. Well, it's been a good stream. My stomach's starting to eat itself. I'm really hungry. Hard workout today. So just let us rejoice and bask in the glory of history. The highest daily candle close ever, not just for Bitcoin, but for XRP and BNB, and also total market cap. So there's nothing they can do to us. They cannot take away the history that has occurred today, July 22nd, 2025. So I want to say thanks so much for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Be sure to join the Discord if you haven't. Discord link is pinned above in the chat. You want to be in there. You're going to miss my live streams if not, because YouTube will fail to notify you. So thanks for coming out. I hope you had a good time, and very grateful for each and every one of you. You know I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
those turd nuggets?